back home and right back to work. We have the X2 and my boy Mamano. I missed basically half of the summer and we really want to get in the lake, so we went to try to start this thing and realized that the base gasket was leaking. Unfortunately, we have to pull the engine out in order to replace the base gasket, but thankfully, I have one in stock. So we're gonna yank this engine out really quick, swap the base gasket, which for those that don't know, we have to pull the cylinder off. So the pistons are the whole thing is gonna be apart, but nothing that we haven't done before. And we really want to get in the lake, so we're gonna get this done right now. I'll throw a time lapse up. I'm so happy to be home, and I'm excited to go out with my boys on the lake. So let's get this thing going. I got 5 here. 22 minutes later, and we got the engine out and on the workbench. We're going to pull the cylinder off and inspect the base gasket, but Chris and I are both kind of assuming that it is absolutely whooped. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 nuts, and we should be able to pop the cylinder off. We'll leave the pistons and everything connected. Should be good to go. We got the cylinder hardware off, and if we did it properly, this thing should just come off. There we go. Ooh, my boy, this thing does not look great. So I posted a video on Instagram showing what was happening, and I'll put it up right now. You can see right here, base gasket is leaking between the cases and the cylinder. There is no gasket right here. New gasket is on, and we are gonna throw the cylinder head back on. Unfortunately, we don't have piston ring compressor tools, so we're gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way. The pistons up for me. All right, so, wait, hold on, back. This is not gonna work. I wish I had longer zip ties. One moment. I think we left off with the engine still disassembled for the jet ski, but it's back together. Got a brand new base gasket in it. Gonna toss it back in the ski and we should be good to go. But first, we have a little side quest we're doing. One of my good friends is up here from Tennessee. He brought his Harley up, so we are going to ride, and I'm bringing you with me. We're taking out the 76 Harley Davidson Shovelhead. So a little background on this bike. The Shovelhead, for those that don't know, is the engine, not the bike itself. The bike is a FXE, but these engines, they were made from 69 to 82, I believe, 68 to 82, something like that. We're called Shovelheads because the cylinder heads looked like shovels. The prior generation were called panheads. The generations before that were called knuckleheads, and they're all kind of basically based off of how the engines looked aesthetically. This engine originally, I believe, was an 80-inch, but now is a 96-inch stroker, which is pretty freaking nuts. It's actually faster than it should be. It has these spacers on the cylinders, aftermarket cylinders, and built stock heads. Got the little moon eyes cover on there. It's a 4-speed with a foot clutch and a hand shift. I actually have a Yashio factory shift knob on it, which is cool. Kickstart only. It's a freaking handful, but it's an absolute freaking blast to ride. So just wanted to go over the bike a little bit before we get on and ride. So gangster, and it's the first time this year I've been able to ride it, so I want to bring you guys along. It's completely different than what I usually do, but this is one of my passions and I love it so damn much, so you can see how interesting it gets. The bikes constantly break down. It's a shit show, but it is so much fun, especially when you have a good group of friends. I can't wait. So I'll grab this thing once my homies get here, and then we'll get on the road. Before the boys get here, I'm going to pull the bike out and do a nut and bolt check. This bike is completely solid mounted, so shit loves to come loose. Make sure everything is tight. The last thing I want is something falling off when I'm riding. Good thing I checked. The front engine mount bolts are loose. Oh, this shit is terrifying. All right, let me get these things tightened back up. What's up, boys? What up? Dude, I like the vacation fit.
Doc, dude. What's up, dude?
What's up, dog? How are you, man? Nice to see you too, brother.
How are you?
Good. First start in like 6 months. Running like a top. All right, I'm gonna put the camera away, and the rest of the footage is gonna be GoPro and my iPhone, because I don't bring shit with me when I ride, and I definitely don't have room to bring my camera. So, see you in a minute.
They're all gonna be.
What's it doing, Tom?
What up? Ah, it's too loaded. Too rich, too lean. Points are too tight.
Points are too tight. Plugs are fouled.
Chopper stuff, man. It's how it goes.
How long have we made it, Chris?
It's always one of us.
I know.
So
That's okay. I'm talking shit, but my bike will be the first one to foul out a set of plugs, and we'll be stuck on the side of the road. So. Made it. None of the bikes are broken. Everybody made it here safe. We're in Falls Village. We're going to the waterfalls. Mr. Tom's gonna jump.
I'm gonna do a jackknife.
Backflip, kickflip, maybe.
No backies today.
Oh, what a day, man. What a day. What?
We gotta pick up the trail. Well, normally when this is like not as crazy, you can take the rocks all the way down. And we gotta go through the woods. Follow the man with the boots. Ew.
He's got the Chippewas on.
George, you know he's experienced.
Experience.
Have a bad Friday.
Not a bad Friday. Woo! That's crazy, huh? God damn. It is lunchtime. Let's go get some food. Back safe and sound. The bike is still running, which is amazing. Thing's about 50 years old, so to be able to put miles and miles and miles on it and then it make it home perfect is pretty awesome. I got freaking burnt today on the bike. I didn't put on sunscreen. I'm an absolute idiot, but since we're back home, we are going to relax for a few and then get the engine back in the jet ski. This is completely different than anything I usually do, but if you like the change in content, let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious to see what you think about me doing just what I do and filming it. So let's rest for a few and then we'll get to work on the jet ski. We are gonna throw it back in the ski and we have the whole crew here to help.
Plenty of manpower.
All right, the last time you guys saw this engine, it was completely apart. Chris and I got it put back together the other night, I think like a day ago, and now we're gonna put it back in the ski, which is here. I was going to paint the engine bay, but as Mr. Tom stated, we only have about 1 month left of summer. All right, I obviously didn't film putting the engine back in and together, but we are back in action. This thing looks freaking great. I kind of wish I painted the cylinder and cases while it was out, but I have a new fuel tank. I did new water lines with these single-use stainless clamps. I believe they're called Oetiker clamps. I just like how they look a lot better. They're not as bulky as hose clamps, but they're only one-time use, so you gotta make it work. But this thing looks great. Start her up so you guys can hear it. It's nice and cold, hasn't been started. Wait till you see how easy this thing starts up. Freaking love this thing. If you guys want to see videos of us riding, leave it down in the comments below. I'm curious. My friends I ride with are absolute animals. They do backflips, barrel rolls, not on these skis, but on completely custom skis, which I can go over as well if you guys would like to see that. My goal for the end of the summer is to learn how to backflip on one of their skis. So that's gonna be interesting, and I'll obviously film that. But if you want me to bring you guys along one day, just let me know. Let me get some shots for you, and then we're back to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this video was kind of all over the place, but I wanted to put in the stuff I do and see how you guys liked it. We will be going back to an every other day schedule. I really apologize about the delay in videos. It was a struggle for me to get caught back up when I got back home, but we are back to it and we have the craziest shit going on this week. We have massive upgrades coming for the shop and I am so freaking excited to share it with you guys. So I'll see you in 2 days. And make sure you subscribe. Trying to hit 100K by the end of the year. I think we can do it. I know there's a lot of you out there that aren't subscribed, so please subscribe. See you guys soon. Goodbye.